bigger names and
when they
until we
come
get
up. Yeah, we could do that. So, I mean, should we start off with Addison? Should we start?
Yeah.
We'll give him one. We'll give him one bigger name right off the bat because he's the first one on our list.
And are we thinking, this year, this is what they're going to be this year?
I'm grabbing him. This is Jordan Addison. So this this season. Maybe we'll even say like at the end of this season. Where do you think they go on?
I'd say starter.
He's a high-end starter. I think he's a high-end starter.
Yep.
All pro?
Yeah,
he's a starter.
I would say starter for sure. Yeah.
It's going to be hard if he's a Pro Bowl after his rookie year. That'd be huge. But
Florio, part-time Viking fan, Florio interviewed KOC. KOC said he's already had the conversations with KJ Osborne. Right. Sorry, man.
Dang,
I had to get this guy.
And that's what.
But no, it was
starters is wide receiver 1-2. That's starter wide receiver 1-2. Wide receiver 3 is back.
I'm just looking into it though. He had that, drafting Addison so high, KJ Osborne, he had to have a conversation. So he said
What's going on, Lindstrom? Yeah, he's a B for now. He's a starter. He's a starter. So you guys must do this a lot because you guys already know the tier letters without
these guys. Yeah, GG Sports was like, do they know what a tier list is? I'm like, of course they know what a tier list is.
Yeah, these things are really popular. Ooh, Sarah thinks it's a Pro Bowl.
I just don't.
It's possible.
We said high-end starter. Yeah, but do we think there's only probably 8 players can get to the Pro Bowl? 4.
We're talking like first bat. Like we're not talking like replacement. We're talking like will they be voted into the Pro Bowl to start? Right? Like not.
Osborne will fight for that second position. That's the thing with
going in extra motivated this year, personally.
Yeah, he could be. And that's the only thing with the Pro Bowl. It's just like if Justin Jefferson he's the guy. So it's like your first season and you're going to, no matter what, be a wide receiver 2 at the very most. I feel like that might be a lot harder.
Well, and we're not saying we can't rank KJ Osborne a starter.
JD.
Right. It's what these guys are capable of. Like what kind of quality they are.
Right.
Like he may not, like a particular player may not start for us, but we can label them a starter because they would for other teams.
JJ is him. JJ. Yeah. He's the best player in the NFL. Not the best receiver. He's the best player in the NFL. JJ is that guy. Let's go. Let's keep rolling here. Who do we got here again?
That's Bullard.
Oh yeah, Bullard. So
man, that's tough. Because I would say backup special teams probably.
I would list him because he might be a starter on our team, but is he like good enough to be a starter?
I'm saying backup.
And
because he did not show enough to me that he would be a full-time starter.
Yeah. And last year he was technically considered the starter by the end of the year, right? But I mean, the only other person he was competing with was Blacklock, I think.
I appreciate him because the video I did on him got 50 subs for me, and I have no idea why.
Yeah, I'm feeling the backup special teams though too.
Yeah, I'm
gonna say backup, but serviceable starter. But yeah, you got to be a full-on starter.
We're hoping someone else is starting.
We want someone to take your job. Sorry, Bullard. We want someone to take your job.
That's pretty much.
I think this comment might be what we look at when we get to that.
Ooh, see, I know Casey's just waiting for that to happen. I knew he was. All right, who do we got next?
Cam Bynum. I mean, that's
Cam Bynum.
Wait, are we talking by season's end?
Right? I think that's fair.
I think he's good as a part-time player, man.
I almost by season's end, I want to say backup. I mean, are we talking start?
I'm agreeing with you. Right? I don't think he's a starter. He shouldn't be a starter on his team.
So do you think Lewis? So I don't know if Lewis's supposed to be more of a free safety or strong safety.
I don't think it matters. Both. I think you want to get your best.
You just want the 2 best players, and you think.
I think
Harrison Smith was thought of as both at one point in this.
And I feel like Lewisine is that type. I think Lewisine is also that type of guy.
We're not talking about Lewisine yet. We're talking about him.
I know. Well, I'm thinking that. Yeah, I'm just thinking that if there's a player that is the starter by year's end.
Yeah.
We could have like 5 starters. I'm just saying that's if we have a crap team, None of these guys should start. They should not be put at starter. That's the way I'm looking at it.
Okay, I like that way actually.
We don't have to have 11 or 22 starters listed here.
Right.
Yeah.
A starter to all pro. We don't have to have 22 guys.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
That's what I'm thinking. Or we could have 40.
Ooh, this is when things get.
Andre Carter. I'm gonna say backup special teams. He's not gonna be cut. He's not on the bubble or cut because they paid him a lot of money to get him here. An undrafted free agent.
But he could be. I mean, they paid him a lot for an undrafted free agent, but he's still making.
I'd still put him in backup special teams. I think he's a guy that they're going to hold on to and try to develop because you can't.
I think he has that ability.
You can't put him on the practice squad because someone's going to scoop him up because there's too much athletic ability there. I would say backup special teams for sure if it was me.
What do you think?
I'm thinking talent-wise, he should make a NFL roster, so that's why I would put him at backup.
I think I put him at backup too.
If it's someone I don't know, I just couldn't tell you. I'll put him at the bubble.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm liking him as a backup special teams this year. I'm liking him there.
Yep. All
right. So we got Carter.
Is that Asamoah?
No.
Who's that?
That is Jesus. That's Ty Chandler.
Ty Chandler.
Oh, Ty Chandler. Oh, by season's end, what are we thinking?
So I am going on whether or not he's talented enough. That's my viewpoint. I think this guy is a starting running back in the NFL.
I think he and Madison are 50-50 split, or they're splitting carries by the end of the year, and he's involved in the offense enough.
Yeah, and that's fair. Like what Dave said. It's more of like, do you think this guy's a start? Maybe not on our team because we have a loaded backfield, whatever. But is he a starter type of talent? And I agree. I think he can be.
Like I have a different view of Kenny Nwangu.
Yes. Yeah. Same.
Okay.
But, I think Dave and me.
I might have 3 running backs on this list.
Ooh, let's go. All right, we're putting him as a starting talent. Let's go.
He's all around back, man. All around back.
Chandler on the bubble. Hey, what's going on, Paul?
He said,
Dylan, what's going on?
He said, Chandler.
How dare you, Skolder Soup? Bubble?
Oh, Chandler.
Ty Chandler on the bubble?
No.
He said
no. He looked so
never
good.
Mind. He didn't think it was Chandler.
He looked so good last preseason, man. We want to see what he can do again. But
all right, who's next?
Louis, all right,
starter.
Good.
Okay, Louis. Yeah, he's a starter in this league.
I don't think Pro Bowl yet. I think he's going to start the season.
He won't make that. He's not
starter.
He's potential to be, but
someday.
Yeah,
who knows?
We can't tell you right now, though.
Yeah,
I
agree.
I for one,
Book is still out.
After you start watching stuff on Louis, I love the kid. I think he's going to do. I think he's going to do a really good thing.
1,000 yards.
And we could rank. Yeah. Who should we? We could rank these as they're going, right?
Yeah, let's do that. So we're gonna also.
I would move Louis Cena in front of Ty Chandler.
Okay. I would as well.
I'll leave it that way.
I would definitely put
absolutely.
Bynum. Yeah.
I might even put
no,
not yet. Maybe someday.
I feel like I would take that chance, but maybe someday.
We're also ranking them in their category too.
All right, back to Ezra Cleveland.
I mean, we don't have any other options as of right now.
Yeah, but remember, it's not start. We're going with, do you think he's starter caliber?
Absolutely.
As an NFL player, he's a starting level type of player.
Yes.
Yeah. It should be at tackle.
Yes.
Yep. That's fair.
I think he would be a tackle in a Mike Zimmer type of offense where it's not as much like straight dropbacks. It's more like running the ball because he's athletic enough. But he's not like beefy to where he's going to be able to hold off a pass rush however many times a game. So I definitely think he's starting.
And it won't kill me for you to put him in front of Ty Chandler.
I feel like that's a fair play for now, right?
He's a serviceable starting guard, but a definite starting tackle, I think.
All right, we're putting him in front of Ty Chandler.
I wouldn't do that, but
Cleveland.
Okay, I agree. I agree. Put him behind Ty Chandler.
You think so?
So it's two. We overrule you.
We got. All right.
Mike Zimmer did put him as left guard, though. You were right, exactly. But yeah.
All right, we're putting Ty Chandler in front of Ezra Cleveland. Hey, what's going on, Skol Mafia? What's going on, Ryan? Cleveland should be back up.
Nah.
Mike Zimmer did put him as left guard.
We're saying that he should be a starting level player at tackle. He's that good of a player that he could be a starter
And
at
he has
tackle
some
somewhere. He's
really
just playing out
solid
of
games
position.
last year. He just had like 2 terrible, very
Oh yeah,
terrible
he had
games.
he had 2 real just shit storms of a game.
So this is the first. So what are we thinking here, guys?
Pro-
Because
I'm kidding. I'm
Pro-
kidding.
Pro
No,
Bowler.
I'd put him as starter. He was a Pro Bowl alternate. I'd put him as starter.
I gotta say Pro Bowl.
If he's
still.
if he was the sixth best, ranked 6th in rushing yards last year,
yeah,
he's still a Pro Bowler.
I think he's still a Pro Bowler. 2v1.
Casey's
2v1.
hating on
Yeah,
Dalvin Cook. His first year he has 17. First year he plays every game. Casey's got him relegated to the bench.
Even if he's lost
those, he had 1,000 yards. He had like 4 big plays. Otherwise, sidestep.
Clip it. Casey hates Dalvin Cook.
Line of scrimmage, someone touches his ankle, fall over, grab the shoulder, limp off the field,
Dude,
come back a couple plays later.
Even a Dalvin Cook who loses maybe a little step is a Pro Bowl type of running back right now.
In this league right now,
Ooh, I don't know. I might wait. I might come back to this.
We should wait on some big names.
Yeah. I think I want to attack this one. I think I'm going all pro.
You think so?
I think I want to go.
You think he's gonna take that step this year?
He's an all pro player. He's that kind of caliber.
And if
player.
if he improves at all this year, that's all pro type of improvement, in my opinion.
If he stays healthy all year long, absolutely. And that's the biggest thing. So I would put him up there at all pro for sure. Yeah. I think that's a good spot.
Yeah.
We don't got many of them, but
right.
He's
exactly.
one of them.
We've been waiting
there we go.
Like years
Everybody's
for that left tackle.
Right.
And we got one in there. So thank you, Rick Spielman.
We
finally
used to always
did
have
it.
one, right? We used to always have
I know. Yeah, Steve Hutchinson. And then we were was Steve Hutchinson a guard?
He was.
Yeah, he's a right guard.
Oh, dang. I thought he was a left tackle.
He was that's why the point still got eliminated when we got him as a free agent from Seattle, and then they got Burleson from us the next year.
We have 2 all pros. We'll see. We might have more than that. All right. Who do we got here? There's some players we don't know.
We don't recognize.
That is Marcus Davenport.
Okay.
That's why we don't recognize his face as well.
Right. I'd say starter.
I say starter.
If he can stay healthy,
I put him in
absolute starter. I'd put him over Ty Chandler, honestly.
Yep. I think I put him in here.
I'd agree with that.
Yep. If the guy,
I might put him above
stays
Lewis
healthy,
Cine right now.
Honestly, yeah.
I put him above Lewis Cine right now.
Yeah.
If he stays healthy, definite starter. We've seen what he can do when he has a full season of good health.
Sarah McKinney. Dude, there's going to be some confusion here a little bit. Just don't mind us with some of our confusion. There's a lot of players and some new ones that I do not recognize yet. Starter, Agent Zero. Yeah, Agent Zero. We're going to get into the real Agent Zero eventually on this list.
Darisaw is what Matt Khalil wishes he could be. That's fair.
I know. Pretty much ever since that Matt Khalil pick, we've just been dying to get a real left tackle. All right. So who we got here? All right, we're gonna go. Who's this? I know he is
that is Allen
Ali.
I don't know anything about this guy.
TCU.
So I'm gonna say bubble because of offensive lineman.
Exactly. Yeah, we could definitely use him, but also,
I don't think he's a flat out cut. I think if it's an offensive lineman, I'm probably putting him on the bubble.
I can agree with that.
This is a sheer lack of position depth.
We got 3 cuts though. We got 3 cuts.
Is he that bad? He's a big dude, 6'4", 301. Is he a guard?
Honestly, don't even know. It says O line. He's a rookie.
Yeah, we can't.
He's got a nice beard. I'm gonna put him a bubble because of the beard.
That's Jackie Chan spot. Yeah, we can't.
Jackie Chan spot. We don't have Jackie Chan in here because he didn't have a picture on that. If the team didn't put a picture of him,
that's not a good.
He didn't put him on his list.
Mm-hmm. And that's a good point for this guy here. That's a good point for this guy here.
Yep. All right. Next, we have Sheldon Day, defensive lineman, 7 years of experience. I'm feeling cut. Personally.
And that's one thing with this cut thing. It's like, it is. I mean, sometimes if there's a player that might be better, he might be better than this guy here, but in 7 years in his career. He's not going to get any better, which you have to put that in consideration.
Yeah.
Like this guy has potential. This guy's already knows what he is.
Right. I would say he's probably a cut candidate, a camp body.
Even though we also need.
He hasn't played much recently, so yeah.
And we all D tackle, I think, is the other position. It's going to be hard for us to be cutting people on. But Sarah has practice squad.
Yep.
Scolders agreed. We're gonna put him as our first cut.
Now next, the man, the myth, the legend, Andrew DePaula, Pro Bowl.
Oh yeah,
Pro Bowl long snapper.
Dude, you could honestly put him in All Pro for his position, man. But I feel like that's kind of
let's do it.
Someone.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'd say
he's the best.
Let's go Pro Bowler.
Long snapper in the entire league.
Absolutely,
it is hard.
He's lost a step. He's 35. You got to cut anybody above 34, right?
He's going into a bagel, business.
You can play that position until you're like 50. I feel like, for sure. I want to know more about Jackie Chen. You don't see too many 6'5" Asians. Proud Asian here. Hey, no, I should have put. We'll see if I can get Jackie Chen in here somehow.
We'll find a way.
Remind me at the end. We'll see if I can figure something out.
Next, Troy Dye.
Yeah. So where we at with Troy Dye?
Backup special teams.
Bubble.
I'm feeling.
No. Backup special
teams.
It
could be bubble.
Linebacker. He gets in there all the time.
I'm saying this is what I'm saying. Is he worthy of being on the team? I don't know. So that's why I'm saying bubble.
I would say backup special teams, honestly.
Okay, because he is a good special teamer, apparently. I'll put him special teams.
Last year in preseason,
you got saved there, Die, but you're gonna be like the last guy on this one. And I used to be a high on this guy. Come on, college.
I know, me too. Well, we drafted him in the 3rd or 4th round, something like that. It was practice squad, special teamer, bubble, backup special teams.
I think it was
we're gonna go with this backup special teams.
Yeah, I would say so. All right. Next we have Ben Ellefson, the blocking tight end. Honestly, does he deserve to be on an NFL roster? Yes.
I think he's
on this roster with the signing of Oliver. I think he's going to be on our bubble list.
Yeah.
But does he deserve to be on a team? Probably. He's a good blocking tight end. I would probably say, that's tough.
What do you think, Dave?
Because now you start to kind of battle.
I'm going bubble
just for us. Because for us, he's a bubble player.
If he played this year, I would say, backup. But he didn't play, so
I'm going to say bubble. Like I could see him just getting sent to the practice squad.
Put him ahead of Ali.
Oh yeah. Yeah, bubble. You guys, who the hell is that guy on the bubble? You guys, who the hell is that guy on the bubble?
He's a lineman, so
he's a rookie lineman.
Yeah, he's a rookie lineman, so we put him on the bubble.
Okay.
Anybody has a chance.
Evans. Ooh, boy. I want to toss him in the starter category.
I will. I'll put him in the starter.
You guys are starter, man.
I think he showed enough.
I'll leave him at the end, though.
To prove he could be a starter.
I feel like if we put him in starter right now at the end, I think that's
at the end. He's not a high-end starter, but he's a starter.
Yep.
Okay.
I would agree.
Okay. Everyone else agree in the chat?
Evans a starter? Yes.
I don't see any no's, so.
All right.
Yeah, we'll take it.
They're having a conversation, I think. Bubble gum, you guys.
Yeah. Next, we have Tegawan, cornerback out of University of Central Florida. Has been in the league a couple years. I know he was a guy
that we most recently picked up.
I think so. Was he on our practice squad?
Just put him in the bubble.
Yeah, he seems like a bubble guy.
Yeah, probably a guy who, like, if he comes in and performs well in the preseason, he might earn a spot on the team.
Evan starter, yeah, we got that. Give the kid a shot. Too many concussions year one, not looking good for Evan.
But it sounds like he's done a lot of work in this offseason with the training staff, and I know he said he's getting a new helmet. I think he's done a lot of work on the concussion front to hopefully help himself out there. Jaron Hall, okay.
Let's do it.
Backup special teams for sure.
Yeah, backup quarterback.
Mm.
Put him ahead of Dye for sure.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put him again. I'm gonna put him. Gotta keep him behind.
I think that's appropriate right there.
I think that's a fair spot.
Yeah,
absolutely.
All right. Sorry, that's what we're doing.
TJ.
Pro Bowler. Did he make the Pro Bowl that time?
He did.
He has made a Pro Bowl.
Did he?
Not
Was he
he
an opener?
has. He has.
He should be a first ballot Pro Bowler all the time.
Yeah. So I'll just
Hey, how
I'll
about this?
go.
We
I'll
allow
go.
each
I'll
other to put one player where we want them to be.
Okay, I'm putting CJ
All
all
pro.
pro.
You get CJ Ham.
Okay.
As
CJ
pro-
Ham's
all
all pro. He's all pro. There's no question. Come on. There's no bias here. He's all pro. Stop. We ain't messing around here. He's all
I mean,
pro.
especially this year when he gets in the receiving game a little more too, like he did last year. Keep ramping that up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
I think
dude.
there's no question.
Excellent blocker. Gotta love it.
All right, who do we got
All right,
here?
If
Jordan
every team
Hicks.
had a fullback, you'd be
Jordan
all pro.
Hicks.
Oh,
I mean, he's definitely starter material because he's
Starter.
done it the last however many
Starter.
seasons.
I'd put him ahead of Evans.
I
I'd
would
put
as
him
well.
ahead of. I would put ahead of him with Cleveland.
He's the thing with him.
I'd
He's
put him
not
ahead-
gonna.
I put
he's
him
not
ahead
gonna
of
do-
Ty Chandler. Yeah.
Yeah, the thing with him is he's not going to do anything
Fair.
spectacular, but he's a solid, safe starter. I would
Yeah.
say
I agree.
He's got good instincts. He's just
Right.
not fast.
You could
No.
even
he's a good veteran presence.
it's
on the
probably
defense.
even fair to put him again above.
Yeah, it might be, but I'd give
Yeah.
seeing the talent level.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll give him the
I'd give him
potential. We'll
a
give his
talent bump.
potential.
He hasn't shown
Potential.
anything yet, but
Yeah.
the potential
Yeah.
is there to be better than.
Let's go.
Hicks.
Hammer time.
fullback reverses.
Hashtag Skol fullback reverses. That's what I'm talking about. We need to see
Yeah.
more of those. Stop doing all the tight end screens. Do fullback
Yeah,
screens.
fullback screens.
Yeah, that's
All
what we're
right.
talking about here.
TJ Hawkinson,
Speaking of
definite Pro Bowler for sure.
I think you could put him.
So
on pro.
how many tight ends from each conference? Is it one tight end or two in the all?
I
must
would
be
just
one
say,
tight end on
but
the
not
All-Pro
just that.
team.
It's just like, what do you think his talent level is? I think he has talent to be all pro.
I
'Cause
do.
I don't think he's a top 5 10 end, no question.
I would say
Is he
top
ca-
three, 4
yeah,
tight end.
that's
Honestly,
all-pro.
Yeah, he's capable. Just because tight end is deep does not mean he's not worthy of being all pro.
and
Yeah.
like,
I think
and,
he's
I mean,
that
and
good.
if you look at the conference,
I'll
who
put
else
him in front of
is
CJ.
who else is really there for tight end
CJ.
in the NFC to take over
Do
his
you,
spot? Yeah, I would say definitely he's definitely top 3 for sure.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, in my opinion, and I
mean,
don't think
Travis
we haven't
Kelce's
seen the best of
here.
him yet. I don't think we've seen the best of.
Nope, I don't
TJ
think we
Hawkinson
have.
yet.
Full season.
So
a
the
full season with
question
us?
is do you put him in front of Christian Darrisaw?
No.
No, I don't think so.
No.
No.
I think Darrisaw just has that talent at a position where it's hard to have that much talent.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Brian Asamoah
Starter.
starter.
He's
Yep.
a
I would say ahead
starter.
of Caleb Evans starter, personally.
I would I
Yeah,
think I
but
do
not
too.
farther than that yet.
Right. Nope.
Yeah. I feel like this is fair.
Mhm.
I feel like
I think
that's fair.
Asamoah is going to do really good things. And that's where it's interesting because him and Pace, I feel like they're very similar players. That's why it'll be interesting to see how that goes.
Yeah, they're both a little bit smaller.
Daniil Hunter has the talent to be an all-pro player. Absolutely. If he gets
Yeah.
healthy for a full season and be used properly, which I think he will this year if he stays.
I
think he's
agree. I
definitely
think
all-pro
he's all
potential.
pro.
Yeah.
Now, where? I would have said if it wasn't for his injury history and stuff like that, I probably would put him.
I would still put him there. He's done it.
I'd
He's
put him.
proved it.
I'd put him first because he's
Yep.
done it.
Yeah.
You know.
If he could stay healthy and be used properly by a coach like Flores, absolutely.
I'll give him that talent.
Absolutely.
Hey, what's going on, John?
John,
Miss
thanks
you
for
today,
coming in.
man. Miss you today.
What's up,
JB
man?
Pro Bowl. We're putting
I mean,
him.
yeah, I would say all pro for Daniil.
I'm putting all pro. I'm
Yep,
putting all pro.
absolutely.
Daniil, Darrisaw.
Ed Ingram.
Ed Ingram starter, but
I would say so, but at the end of the starter list because
would
he
you
has
put
a,
him behind
he
a
has a
Caleb
Yeah.
Williams even.
lot to prove still.
I would.
Yeah,
I think he's potentially, a Pro Bowler.
he's the
just
guy
because of
had
his
no
physical
choice
talent.
but to start type of
Yeah.
thing.
I think potentially his ceiling's a Pro Bowler.
Yeah, we'll find out. Hopefully, well, this
Very
week
well
He's a Pro Bowl alternate ceiling.
If they decided to trade Daniil, I would not do it for anything less than a first round.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Daniil
Or
Hunter's a
second in
first
a
round from
few-
somebody. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
absolutely.
Second and a few day twos.
All right, we got this guy. I don't know who this is
Let's look at
exactly.
the list.
Oh,
Theo
that's,
Jackson is a safety.
Oh,
That's,
Theo Jackson.
Booth, isn't it?
No, nope.
Theo
Theo
Jackson
Jackson.
out of Tennessee, 2 years of experience. Probably a bubble
Yeah.
guy.
Think so?
I'd say, yeah.
I think cut. I'm thinking cut, but
Well, we got a shallow Well, he's been on an NFL team, right?
Well, and he's
So-
only got 2 years in the league so far. So
And he's got 2 years in the league, right? So I'm thinking bubble.
I just don't think we need safety.
But it is his
someone might.
talent there. This is what was the
And
headline?
that's the thing. We don't know
Ranking
a lot
every
of these.
Minnesota player by tier.
Well, it's a talent thing, but it's also like
we
You
could
can
have
still be cut if you're on the
I don't
bubble.
know this guy.
yeah, you can still.
We could have put an I
just
don't
feel
know
like
this
we
guy
need some
ranking.
more bubble guy or more cuts, you know.
Yeah.
Well, the bubble is the I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
Tristan
Jackson. This is SK's guy here. This is SK's guy.
Probably bubble.
But I gotta put him on a bubble,
Mhm.
and I'm putting him above all these guys though. Besides
Ellison. Yeah, I would say so.
That'll work. Yeah, that'll work.
That's fair.
cut. If he can't play multiple spots, then he's cut. Jackson, bubble.
I think that's fair. Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. I mean,
all right. We're not
messing first. We're not messing around there.
Just, if you saw the
easy
thumbnail, you already knew it was spoiler alert.
Easy all pro. Yep. All right. Next we have Pat Jones the third. I think he has starter potential.
Yeah.
This is a good one. But I mean, we have Bynum down here even.
Yeah. I mean, I would say probably high-end backup special teamer, if not starter. I think he's kind of a tweener there.
I think I'd put
him. Yeah, let's go back up for now. He still has.
But also, I mean, with Flores, who knows?
He has
maybe
potential to make this starter.
Pro bowler with Flores. Like he very well could make that jump.
And I'm still feeling him behind Bynum
because preseason last year he played really well, and the opportunities that he had, and then unfortunately the defense was what it was. But
I like him ahead of Bynum. I don't know. What do you
I
do
too. Yeah.
Right.
I would almost put him at the very. I would almost put him in starter tier, honestly. Like by the end of the season, does he have a potential to be a starter?
A lot of starters already.
So.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
I wouldn't put him in the starter. I don't feel that confident. He didn't show enough to me, in my opinion, to.
It's the same way with Bullard for me. Bullard didn't show us enough. I don't,
He didn't show me.
I think Bullard has shown us his ceiling. I think Bullard has shown us what he's capable of.
Yeah, Jones hasn't.
But
he also didn't last year. It wasn't like, oh, he's going to be that guy, and I was hoping to see that from him last year. He didn't take as big as a step I was hoping, but he still took a big enough.
Well, the defense was terrible though, so you got to factor that.
Yeah,
in.
but you have Bynum here, who's probably going to start the year as our starter.
And honestly, Jones didn't get to see the field that much.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is
he didn't get to show what he could do because we never. Pass rush was god.
I feel like top of here is fine. I think that will be good.
Yeah, I think it's good.
He'll be a starter once Smith is cut. I mean, there's a chance he could be, but that's the thing is he'd be taking a starter over Davenport.
I mean, unless you do something different with Daniil. Unless you do something different with Daniil, put him on the inside or something, in passing situations.
That's fair. That's possible. But as far as right now, I would say he's.
But we're not really thinking right now, though. We're thinking
outside linebacker. He's fourth he's fourth to me right now. If we were going into the season today. All right, let's keep rolling.
You're taking a lot of guys.
Greg freaking Joseph.
So obviously he's a starter. I think he's a starter, but
special teams.
yeah.
You got a special teams category. That's probably where we should have put DePaulo.
That is.
Greg Joseph.
No, I think this is based on
talent. We'll have a job kicking in this league. I mean, say what you will about the extra points, but
how good do you think he's definitely not a Pro Bowl kicker?
No, not at all.
I would, but I don't know. I maybe put him right here.
Yeah, I'd say plop him in there.
What do you think, Dave?
Go ahead. I'll put him on special teams because he's a special teamer.
I mean, the guy.
Well, but based on it's a talent. Remember, it's the talent tier.
Yes,
special
teams. The talent is how many freaking extra points did he miss?
Yeah,
he doesn't have the greatest percentage of kicks over 50 either.
But how many game winning kicks once he got his head on straight? Clutch. 61-yarder to beat the Giants. He's a clutch.
Do you think there's 30?
Right. I'm okay with it. 2-1. I'm okay with it.
But do you think
these guys love CJ Ham and they love kickers? They love kickers. GG is if you guys want to know about kickers in this league.
Putting Greg Joseph as a start. Like I think if he got cut, would he make it would someone else pick him up as their kicker? I feel like it's possible.
I would say so.
Ham is my boy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Hams deserves to be in that all pro spot all day, every single day. Anyway, so this guy here.
kickers and long snappers. That's what this is about, guys.
This guy's as all pro as it gets.
That's Malik Knowles.
I think he's a special teamer, for sure.
I'm putting him
that good of a kick returner.
I'm putting him at the back end of that category, though, just because I think if he doesn't pan out as like KJ Osborne in his first season, you would have thought bubble or cut because he didn't come around as a receiver till year 2.
He was dog shit for sure.
So I would say I would put Knowles at the back end of the backup special teams.
JD has,
and that's him making the team, guys. That's a UDFA making the team.
Come to the greatest guys.
It'd be curious to see how many guys we actually have making the team if 53 are in this backup to all pro.
Yeah, it would be interesting.
If we have more, that might be a good thing.
Right.
Next we have William Kwankwu. I know. See, that's an interesting one because I thought I remember O'Connell saying he did some good things last year.
Yeah.
Younger guy.
Backup or bubble.
I think he's a bubble.
I think he's a high bubble though.
Yeah, I think he might be the highest bubble.
Yeah.
I think either.
We didn't get to see much of him yet, so
no.
And at linebacker as well, where we are lacking depth. Special teamer, Dylan thinks.
Think so? Should I put him at the end of I don't know.
I would put him like high. I would put him like high bubble. Yeah, that's tough.
All right.
We're setting.
Just haven't seen a lot of them yet.
Yeah.
And is the potential there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess that's
Vidarian Lowe. I'm saying backup special teams.
Just because I think he's got that swing tackle flexibility and
which
he's got longer arms.
Maybe around here.
He's got like an inch longer arms than Darisaw and almost inch longer hands. It's crazy how long this guy is. He's just not as athletic.
Think right here's a good spot.
Yeah, I'd put him ahead of Dye. I think he's got at least potential.
I would say rock Jaron Hall's potential more.
I
do. I like Jaron Hall's potential more right now.
I would say if we don't bring back Brandel after the season, I would say that Lowe definitely steps into that backup swing tackle role.
And like right now, we don't have a swing tackle role. We just got a guy plays right tackle, guy plays left tackle.
Yep.
And I actually kind of like that.
Mm-hmm. All right, next. Who are you looking at here?
I'm looking for hair. Is that Booth? Is that Booth? Shit. Know your player, Shelsky. Oh, Kalen Barnes.
All right, what's his experience and everything looking like?
Well, you get to play,
What position?
2 games. Bubble. I say bubble. And absolutely no tackles.
I mean,
you're out of Baylor, cornerback, 6 foot, 186.
Just a bubble.
24 years old.
Bubble.
Yeah.
Bubble. I put him in my cut, but some of these guys are gonna get straight up cut.
Well, I'm kind of taking it cut like I know the guy's not gonna make our team, but he made our team already,
That's fair.
What do we got here?
Dean Lowry, defensive lineman out of Northwestern, 8 years of experience. When did we get him? I don't remember. Did we? Cool. Oh wait, no. Oh, he's the guy from the Packers we signed, the defensive lineman.
Well, he automatically goes up because of that.
No, I would say probably. I would say backup special teamer. He was going to be like that interior guy we picked up.
I'd put him ahead of put him behind Bullard.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's fair.
I might put him ahead
I
of
might
Bullard.
put him ahead of Bullard. Yeah.
I put him ahead of Bullard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I like that.
We forgot all about you, man.
Yeah. It took
You
me a
guys-
second.
you
to be
guys
like,
make
oh, yeah.
terrible
All right, we had to figure-
GMs.
Shut up, Sarah.
Sarah,
We want to
stop.
keep everybody.
I give you free stuff all the time. You're supposed to just agree with everything we say. In this whole podcast, what's going on, dude? What's going on?
You're gonna have to get
Oh,
better
man.
cut some of these guys.
That's what I'm saying. I said I want to cut some of these guys. Some of them are gonna get.
Oh, well,
straight up cut.
you're picking out
Bubble-
like a lot of people we know.
This,
like,
no, I want
are
this
gonna
guy
make the team.
cut. Some of these
We
guys.
can we can adjust and start cutting some people. We can adjust.
This guy.
There's a lot of guys on that down below here that we can cut. Let's start. Pick a few guys. Go
I'm not
pick a
gonna pick
guy that
him,
we know
though.
we're going to
I
cut.
think.
Is this Lynch?
Yeah, this is Lynch.
He's his backup.
It's
he plays
hard,
all right
though.
at times.
But that's what I said. Like
I don't
I
think he's
like
gotten enough
Lynch, but do I think I just feel
opportunities.
like he's. I feel like he's a high end bubble guy this year.
I would say. I mean, he's one of those guys that's constantly fighting to make the roster. So I would agree with that. I would say he's probably like.
But
I
I
do.
do-
I
I'd put
really
ahead
do
of
like
Dye.
him.
I would put
I'd
him
put ahead of
behind Ellison
Dye.
on the bubble list.
That is fair.
Oh, just put him on the front of Ellison.
I
Because
think he's gonna be. I
we've
think he's
had signed a
legit
lot more.
gonna
But
be
now
on
that we got Lowry and stuff,
Yeah, I think he's gonna be legit on the
Mhm.
bubble unless he can
Yeah.
step up.
Alex Madison's a
Starter.
starter. Absolutely. Yeah, I would put him top end starter because he's
Yeah.
showed us he
Above,
can be a starter.
above Jordan Addison.
I would say so.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's just hard. We don't know what's
Yeah.
gonna be with.
I mean, we
Jordan
know he
Addison
will be
yet,
good,
and
but-
Alexander Madison might be our straight up starting running back
Yeah.
next year.
Yep.
All right.
I would say
I'll go with
absolutely. Hmm. And then was that Dwayne McBride next?
Who
Yeah,
we
you guys
got?
have to get better at some of these tough decisions. Y'all better be like, hey, yeah, see what JD says. Speaking of that, it's been a while, but we're giving away a Dalvin Cook numbered card out of 399 on the purple foil color match. Hashtag Skol in the comments. Like the videos, like JD said. Subscribe to the channels. All that good stuff.
We only
Anyway,
got
back
50
to
more
it.
players to go.
Back to it. McBride.
Dwayne McBride. I'm gonna say backup for now. I think he'll show us that he has the potential to be a starter down the road, but I would say backup for now. High end
At
backup.
worst,
I think
I'm
he's-
talking high end backup because I think he's a starter
I
in
think
this
he's gonna
league.
be. Yeah, me too.
Jamie and I were.
I want to
really,
put him at the. I want to put.
We're
at the
going
end
low
of
end
starter.
starter. Going
Yeah.
low end starter.
I think he
he's
has that
good.
potential from just. I think we've said it before, but I think there's a chance. he could
If
be
our
the
running
best
back
straight up
room
runner.
exploded and he was out getting coffee and we had to start him the next week, I'd be cool with it.
Well, I think
Yeah.
he's gonna have a career. I think he's gonna have a career much like Madison, where he'll come in spells, and you're gonna be like, "Damn, this guy can play."
Yeah, that's what. And same with Ty Chandler,
Right.
right?
And they're
that's the
different
thing, it's
types of
like,
running backs too. I think that's
our
the biggest
running
thing.
backs are always so.
I don't like to
stacked.
get I don't
that-
like to get tackled.
Well, look at here's the way I see it. In 2 years, when that Madison extension is up, I think you're going to see Ty Chandler and Dwayne McBride being the two workhorses on this team.
Yeah,
I
could very
agree with
well see
that.
that
I
happening.
can see that.
I like
happening.
that combo.
Right. So yeah, that's kind of a surprise move though. So we
We're
got
going
him in
starter.
3 running backs in our. We got.
That's
4
why I
running
said I
backs.
thought I'm gonna have like 4 starting
But it's
running
just-
backs.
Right.
We're just stacked at running backs.
Mhm.
It's just the.
Yep.
It's just the truth.
So Josh Metellus definitely backup special teamer, I would say, but high end. I would say
I
like,
would
right-
put him.
Would you put him before buying him or
No.
after? I think because he can play safety.
I
I think
like
Bynum's
him.
the better safety, but he's an
played
amazing
so
special
well
teamer.
all the time.
He's an absolute amazing special teamer.
I think he
Yeah,
can
that's
start in
true.
this league though, guys.
I think there's a chance.
I would say I would put him right here for now though. I would honestly
Yeah.
put him above Bynum personally.
I don't.
I
You would have
got
taken
him
this.
above Bynum every minute.
'Cause
You would.
he's-
He didn't even take
I
the starting
would.
spot from him.
but he's an excellent special
That's-
teamer. If you're going to go back on special teams, well, you got to
Not
factor
me.
that
He
in.
I
should have
like-
been above Bynum.
You guys beat.
I
me, but-
was clamoring all year.
Yeah, but-
Start.
But see, the
Metellus.
thing with Metellus is we haven't seen enough from him because even Bynum. So Metellus last year, he had his couple games that he did fantastic, but Bynum had the same exact type of games the year prior to that. And then as a full-time starter, it seemed like Bynum took a step back. I'm not convinced Josh Metellus, who's what? Is he going in his 3rd or 4th year this year?
think it's 4th.
Yeah. And Bynum's only going into his 3rd this year. So I'm not convinced that Metellus is going to be that guy. He maybe could. I really liked what I saw in him, but am I saying he's better than Bynum right now? I don't know. He's going to be going into the season behind Bynum on the depth chart,
If
probably.
you had to choose, Jamie, if
I don't want
you had to break up with Bynum or you had to break up with Metellus,
I would pick Metellus.
I just love
you
what
go.
Metellus can do on special teams, and that's important.
That's why we have him
He does.
above Bynum.
But you guys, it's 2v1. Yeah, 2v1. You guys got it. What's going on, Skol TY? What's going on, man? Welcome in again. Justin, what's going on, dude?
Thanks, JD, for let me do a fresh here, see where I'm at. I'm still at 10,
Alright.
but it's good.
Let's go. JD.
All right. Who
JD.
we got next?
Pick someone we know will cut. Just so that
I just feel like these guys should be on the cut.
Nick Mullins. Let's cut.
No, we need
No.
Nick Mullins, but he's
No,
not.
Nick
I'm
Mullins
putting
is
him
a
behind
backup
Jaren
for
Hall.
he's
sure,
definitely a high-end
absolutely.
backup for
Yep.
as
I
a
would put him
quarterback.
above Jaren Hall, honestly, for now.
Yeah, I put him above Jaren.
I'd put. All right,
I'd
me too.
put
If
him
I'm going to
pretty
be
high up
completely
there.
Yeah,
honest,
right there.
Yep.
yeah.
I mean, if we
you could maybe even put him up here.
Yeah, I'd put him behind Jones.
Yeah.
There we go.
If
Yeah,
we
I
get
feel
rid
like
of him,
he's a high
He's a
end.
high-end backup in this
Yeah,
league.
he is a high end.
someone's going to scoop him up right away if we drop him.
Yeah, I think that.
Instantaneously.
What the heck happened to your mail? How did your mail get stolen? I got you no matter what, man. I got you no matter what. But how'd your mail get stolen? Let me
Jamie's
know.
got to
let me
reach
know.
back into the dollar bin. Hope it wasn't a really good one. Some of your cards were pretty good though, man.
Dude, I got every card I've given
I'm
is
shocked,
value.
man. You're giving away like an
value.
hour's worth of wages sometimes with those cards.
I'm
Johnny,
giving away a lot more than I make on here. I tell you that for damn sure.
Yeah, you've given away more than you've taken in for sure because
There's not quite.
I
There's
don't
no
take
question.
anything in.
No,
all
nothing.
right, Johnny Munt.
All right, Johnny Munch.
He is such a bubble.
You think?
He's
Yeah.
not a
Overall,
starter,
I
he's
think he's a bubble,
a
but
backup. He's a low-end backup.
high-end bubble guy. I'd put him as a high-end bubble guy, yeah.
Let's go high-end bubble because
Yeah,
we got
I mean,
a lot of
he's one of
backup.
those guys that on any roster you'd have to fight to make the team.
He's high-end bubble.
Yep, I think so.
Okay, put him number 1 there.
I think it's a
I
good
feel like
spot for
that's
him.
fair.
Yeah.
Because we needed some good stuff. They had one of those mailbox keys. They had one of those mailbox keys. Yeah, I got you, dude. I'll send something else.
I had some mail that didn't show up either. 2 amazing Spider-Man comics, man. Pisses me off.
Dude, that's the worst. That's the only crappy thing about these, even giving cards away. It's like there's definitely a chance that they don't make it, but most of the time they do. So it's worth it. All right, where we at?
Byron Murphy, starter. Like, we know that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
So where in the starter though? I'm gonna put him. It's gonna be between here. The 2 big acquisitions from free agency.
I'm putting him after Davin.
You think so?
I
think
Davin,
I gotta put him for it.
I would say if you could, I would
that's a
put
hard
them both,
choice, but yeah,
I would put them like right on top of
We
each other.
need
honestly.
him. We need him.
I'll put him above Davenport just because Davenport had what
The
0
injuries,
sacks
yeah.
last
But
year.
I think I know Murphy's had some injuries as well, but I think he's done a better job playing through them.
I'll go with because he's more. He can play multiple. He can play inside and outside. I think he's more valuable.
No, it's not Tonga. I don't even remember who that was, to be honest with you.
I joined late. Is that Tonga yet? No, we haven't got to Tonga yet.
We haven't done Tonga yet.
Pro Bowl.
We'll do him last. You got to stay and
Murphy
watch.
Could be a Pro Bowl, but I don't know if he's made the Pro Bowl yet. I don't think he has. And he's coming off of.
I can't say he's pro caliber because he's played on bad teams.
That JD.
His potential's there though, right? I think his potential might be Pro Bowl, but
for Byron Murphy, I would say so. But I would say
leave
leave
him
him
at high-end starter is good.
Yeah, I think
high-end
so.
starter's good.
Yep.
High-end starter is good.
Johnny or Muse. What's his first name?
I put he's below Munt.
Muse. I would say he's definitely a bubble player for sure.
Probably even behind.
I would say behind Jackson, even personally.
Yeah.
Ooh,
he's got some good qualities, but
yeah, Jalen Naylor. Jalen Naylor.
Oh shit!
All pro right there.
Bubble.
My ass, he's a bubble player.
I'm
would
gonna put him. I'm
I
not
would say
ready to
high
put him
end
in the
I'm get-
starter for sure.
He's not a starter yet, but
say
he's
high-
a
yeah,
high-end
high-end
backup. I could
backup,
do-
man.
I feel comfortable with him here in my opinion, but you guys.
Where'd
can
you
move
put him?
up
I
if you
can't.
want.
Where'd you
I'd say
Oh, there?
above Bullard because we know what
Above
Bullard is. We
Bullard.
don't
That's
know what
true.
he is.
I
yet.
think he's better than. I think he's.
I think he could be up here too.
I
I'm
think
not
so.
ready to. I wouldn't
think
put
that's
him
a
in
good
front of buying him yet.
Yep.
All right, I'll give you that spot right there. That could have been my player to put in the Pro
You
Bowl.
could. No, you can't. Hey, you get to put him
No, I'm
wherever
not.
you want.
I'm not. I'm leaving him there. I'm realistic with this guy.
But hey, I mean,
It's so
coming into
funny seeing
coming into
Dalvin
last
Cook
year, he was
Pro Bowl.
probably a bubble guy. But now the fact that he moved into that potential backup with potential to
Well,
start,
the
like,
cool thing about him too is getting Addison. Addison, they're not the same type of players. Like we can still use what
no,
Jalen
Naylor could
Naylor's
be the
good
number
at.
3 we've been looking for. The other
Yeah.
two could be like route running,
Well,
short game
especially
generals, and he could be
if
the
Addison plays a lot in the slot. There's a chance that
Does
Jalen
it-
Naylor gets
does-
a lot of the outside.
Do we re-sign KJ? No.
I don't
right
think
now, I would.
if Naylor steps up, no, I don't think we do.
No, I don't
Yeah.
think so. Right?
Are we to get?
And we've had some luck with receivers lately.
Is
So
that okay? Let's see here. Gotta remember who these players are.
he's smiling.
He is smiling.
Who is that?
I forgot who this is, but we've had him on our team for a while. I think.
God dang it!
That's not Blacklock, is it?
It's a Blacklock.
Is it
Ah, it is.
Blacklock?
I'm putting him behind Bullard. for sure. I don't even know. I'm
Bubble.
not even putting him on the
I'm
bubble.
putting him in the bubble. He plays so bad.
Yeah, we
I'm
traded
putting
the
him behind-
picks
Actually,
for
I
him,
might
and he
even
just.
put him.
I put him
mean,
after Lynch.
I put him after
Lynch.
Lynch.
Lynch
like
played
that.
better than this guy did.
I felt like
Mhm.
you did. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a good spot for him. You think?
Yep. I think that's
Yeah.
fair.
Of course, I think Lynch is a backup, but
hmm
What's going on, Kofi? We did put him in the backup spot, but we're basing this more on talent than
Definitely
starter.
talent.
So
we're
if
doing
we-
this on talent.
We feel like Oh wait, no, we did put him in. No, we did put him.
Put him in backup.
Yeah, we feel we're doing it based on talent, and we're not sure if we feel like he's starting caliber.
We just didn't feel like he was like consistent enough as a starter. Because
Like, there's a real
as
chance he
backup,
loses
and he
his
had like
job.
one game to play. He was all right.
Yeah. Yep.
But when Harrison Smith wasn't in the game, he looked lost.
Kenny.
I disagree with Casey right away. I think he is going to have a bounce
Kenny's a
back
backup.
season,
Special
Fuck
team.
but I think
No.
he's as high end as a
No,
backup special teams
I
goes.
disagree.
That's where I
Kenny
think.
I think he's a
Nwangwu?
good kick returner, not a good running back.
I think he has a chance to be the best kick returner, and I also think I don't think he definitely didn't get. He got just as much opportunity as Ty Chandler did last year. I don't think he's going to be that
I
good of a
could
running
say,
back, but,
yeah, I could say high end backup, but I'm not giving him a starting job.
I'm only giving him high end backup because of his
because
kick
of the
return
special teams
potential.
ability. Yeah,
I'm
I
putting
get-
him after Jalen Naylor, to be honest with you. If
I
it's-
think
my
Jalen Naylor's a
opinion-
better player than this guy. Future, he's got a better future.
I think that's in my opinion, he's the top special teams, but it's up to you guys. He's here for Casey. Where do you want him, Dave?
I would say there.
I think he's gonna have. I still think he's one of the best kick returners in the NFL.
I saw him struggle this last year, though. I thought he
He
struggled.
kind of did,
return.
but
He had a couple good ones, but that was it, man.
yeah, we should see Kofi. It could. I mean, Bynum still could be that guy. Yeah, y'all are new tonight's not ruthless enough. We'll get some cuts here. We'll get some cuts. There has to be some cuts. All right, here's our first one.
Kirk Cousins. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we know you love that one, Sarah. How ruthless are we now, Sarah?
All right.
He's
Do we
going-
put him in pro? I mean, I think
I'm putting him
he has
He's a
pro Bowl
Pro
potential
Bowler.
for sure.
I'm putting him above. I'm gonna put him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
He's not behind Apollo.
Bro, I'm definitely sharing this on Twitter though.
I mean,
After this is done.
he did have some games where he didn't look like the Brian O'Neill we're used to seeing, but overall, Brian
He
O'Neill
had
really, really
like
good.
a
He's so
game and
young.
a half of absolute ass, but that was
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
That was
exactly.
it,
He's still
yeah.
as consistent as they come at the position.
He had one really bad game.
Mhm.
Where's
But
Kirko change?
so did
change.
everybody.
I put
We're
Kofi.
waiting.
He was
We're
in the
waiting.
cut spot. We put him in the cut.
Go find a cut here, man.
I'm
It should
trying
be
to.
easy. Just look.
Oliver doesn't. He gets started.
Josh Oliver ends up being a starter.
I don't-
just
he's
because
a-
he's that good of a block.
I like him. I really
potential.
I
like
put
him.
him above our rookie. You really do like him. Where do
Yeah,
you
I put him
on here?
above Ed Ingram right now. I really like him.
I would put him there. I think that's a good spot.
I think this
yeah,
is
that's a good spot.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that.
I think that's fair.
We're gonna wait
They
for Greg.
really
Greg's
like
gonna
Greg
be the
Joseph
last
on
one
this
we choose.
channel.
KJ Osborne. I think. Oh man, that's tough. I mean, it depends. He's a
High-end backup.
I think he's either
high end backup or low level, like wide receiver 3-ish starter for sure.
I feel like it's
I don't
hard.
think
Yeah,
I don't
we have
think he
to
could
put him in
start.
the
I
starter
don't
thing.
think he's starting caliber at when those two receivers on the field.
No,
As we
I don't
saw
think
that-
he hasn't
we
proven
saw
to be
that
a
2 years
legitimate
ago.
wide receiver 2 yet. No, I agree with that. So I
So
would
I'm
like
saying
him
high-end
backup.
Like he's a
High-end backup.
third receiver, and I don't consider that a starter.
It's just hard because you have like, McBride above him and stuff, but or
Well,
Edmonton above him.
I just think talent level though,
Tough.
McBride's
Tough.
there.
Tough.
But
I'll give you
I
this.
wouldn't.
Put him
I
ahead
would
of-
put Evans behind him and like.
I'll do this. I'll give you a starter, but
Low
low
end
end
starter. But I was gonna say, even if he was a backup, I'd still consider him quality for sure.
Yeah, but it's hard to
That's
have
not
a
bad
Caleb
one
Evans.
bullshit.
Like a Caleb Evans to me, I don't know. I don't know if he is. I don't know if I would. I would probably say KJ Osborne is just a better player right now,
right now.
Yeah, I would say so. More
and
proven.
maybe
right
even
now.
in the future. But
I put him above Greg
yeah, wide
Joseph.
receiver 3, I would put him.
I
there.
put him above Greg Joseph. Could tell you that.
Yeah, me too. I'm actually Casey likes Greg Joseph. I'm actually not that big on Greg Joseph. There we go. I like that.
And I'm really big on Oliver, so I'll keep Oliver there.
Yeah, I feel like I would probably actually, if it was for me, I'd probably put KJ up even more than that. I don't know. He is good. He's like a wide receiver 3 he's a high end wide receiver 3 in my opinion, which is pretty much would consider a starter. So
How about this? Put Oliver I think put Oliver and KJ above Cleveland.
All right, let's do that. I think even you could probably
in that. I don't know. Hicks has kind of proven himself in this league.
Yeah, I feel like this is good.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that. Yeah, wide receiver 3 is pretty much a starter.
But he's I don't know. My reasoning is, and I still said I think backup is quality, but he doesn't dominate games like a legitimate number 2 would. He has a couple big games for sure, but overall he's not a polished route runner. He can't, he doesn't get separation very often. I don't know. I think
he might be below average at running routes.
Right.
He is.
Yeah, but he's good, man. All right, I still think he's good. I think he's in my opinion, he's a high end wide receiver 3.
I think he's a wide receiver.
I think deep routes he's good, but anything like mid range, he's not the greatest at.
I think he has potential to be a wide receiver 2, but he's high end wide receiver 3. And I do think a wide receiver 3 that's used a lot in compared to, it's not like a cornerback 3.
I think he is a wide receiver 3, not high end. I think he's a wide receiver 3, but I'm excited to see him this year because I think he's going to be pissed this year.
Oh yeah, he's going to be. We'll put him here.
He's motivated.
We'll put him here. All right.
How about the guy from? Okay.
Got Pace next.
Jesus, who's this?
Who is this guy? Okay.
This
is probably like someone like.
Is it Udo?
Is it Udo? No,
it's not.
It's not Udo, is it? I'm looking here. Jesus Christ! Oh, it's it's a Minnesota Gopher.
It says the Adam
Minnesota Gopher.
I would say backup special teamer. I think he's got a shot.
He didn't get a chance. I'll put him up behind Kenny.
I would say
behind Bullard. Yeah, right there.
I'll probably put him right there.
Yep.
I put him there.
I would group
3-4 DN.
I would group a lot of the guys from him down all the way down in that backup starter is kind of in the same category. But I think he's got a lot of the physical traits that they're looking for.
Can I just put these guys in cuts? They just don't even seem like they're going to be on the bubble. There's got to be.
We can adjust. You have skipped over plenty of cuts on that list below us.
I'm going to go put these guys in cuts. I just don't think they make the roster. Maybe I don't know.
Well, they already made it. Barnes made it.
Their attitude.
He went from making the team, staying all year, and then getting cut.
Definitely is possible.
He's not on the bubble. He got cut. All right.
All right, I'll put him right here. I'm keeping these guys got. All right, so we're on Ivan Pace. We're on Ivan Pace.
Backup special teamer this year. I think that's where his talent level is going to be. I think he can improve, obviously, but I think
we put him either above or behind.
I'd say behind.
You put him behind?
Yep.
I like him more, to be honest. What's your take, Dave?
I think I got the two guys you have next to each other mixed up at the beginning. I didn't hear you say their last name, and I thought that was Pace. That was the guy in front of him is a guy from Army, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. I guess that's fair.
Would you pick?
I would do this. I would say this right there.
Okay. We'll rock with that. Dang, Dylan, you got Pace on the bubble?
No.
I like Pace, man. He could be such a stud, dude. All right, we got a starter right here. Yep. We got a starter right here.
Yeah.
He's about as solid of a starter as they come.
I put him. It's hard to put Lucine above him at this. He's literally our best defensive tackle.
I think that's fair. Yep,
that's fair.
Yeah, I like that.
He doesn't do like any one thing great, but he's a good player, consistent.
All right. Who's this fella?
Jack the backup kicker, the UDFA out of Georgia.
All right.
I would say bubble.
Two starting kickers.
He's gonna have a shot to compete. I would say bubble.
I'm gonna say bubble.
Well, then why would you have Joseph as a starter if you're gonna have this kicker on the bubble?
I mean,
because he gets a chance.
I think he is. I think
probably make a practice squad,
but he probably won't. He probably won't get it unless he's actually really good. I don't know enough about this guy other than he went to Georgia.
Sarah, you're right. We can't cut anybody for not cutting the UDFA.
He's from Georgia, dude.
But a lot of times you don't grab a kicker if you're not planning on at least bringing him in to compete.
We brought a guy in last year and he lost out like right away.
You do it again this year,
that's why I think he's a bubble guy. Like he could make it if you're
bringing him in for competition. If he shows out.
Kicker's one of those positions you just don't know. Like some young kid could come in and be the next Daniel Carlson or something, you know?
And last year, the guy with the mustache, no one even really knew him. Like
you guys outweighed me. Go ahead.
I'm gonna put him right here.
Combined, you outweighed.
Dave is absolutely he's a weak leg. Cut this fool. You guys think he should be cut? He sucks.
I think that Chad is overruling you.
He's a kicker.
I mean,
you don't bring in an undrafted free agent kicker if you don't plan on at least having him compete.
I think
you don't bring anybody unless you don't have him compete.
Well, then why are you saying cut him?
Well, because there's some players that even if they're coming in to compete, they're just going to get cut.
Or you can make the practice squad, which puts him on the roster bubble.
Or you just get straight up cut.
Or you put him on the practice squad, which puts him on the roster bubble.
If he's he literally would have to have some sort of.
Most of us ever seen him kick?
Yeah, most of the time,
29 field goal
most of the times, kickers
73 for 74 on PATs. 84.
What's his field goals?
It's not great. It's not great.
What's his field goal percentage?
26 of 29.
How many above 50?
It doesn't say. But he was Associated Press and Coach's All SEC first team kicker.
All right, I'm putting him back on my bubble. I'll put him at the back.
All right. Oh, we're gonna get copyrighted.
Dude, what's that?
Who's playing the music?
Oh, it's probably on here.
Yep, there it is.
Sorry, YouTube. Don't take us down. You guys are so soft. Thank goodness for Dave putting the hammer down.
They ended up putting him on the bubble.
Dude, I don't. If you get a kicker, I don't know how.
Okay, let's move on. Get somebody we can cut. There's somebody in that.
Dude, this whole time I've been asking.
Take a moment.
Why is everybody so big on cutting people?
I've picked like 3 people to cut throughout this whole thing, and I got overruled.
That is the biggest fucking bubble, man.
I think a kicker is a bubble because you don't know. They're the most up in the air type of player. They could come in and you don't know with kickers.
We're leading the league in conversation about a kicker, a UDFA kicker. That's where we're at right now. We're talking so much about a UDFA
kicker.
If
there's one position that
My cheeks
undrafted-
hurt so much. I'm smiling so much that we're talking about a UDFA kicker so much. I'm willing to move on. He's on the bubble.
Where an undrafted free agent makes a roster, it's at kicker or punter. 100%.
My God, my cheeks hurt.
100%. All right. Who's this? And where are we going?
Mekhi Blackman.
Oh yeah, we're going somewhere. This is an interesting one.
It
You
is.
guys, hey,
tough.
Dylan, you sure you don't want to cut this guy? Dylan?
I'm gonna give him high end backup.
I would say so, yeah.
I'd give him above
really would.
Mullins.
Yeah.
Above Mullins, behind
I think
Patrick
this is a good spot.
Jones.
I'd say there.
I feel high above.
I think he has
this kid.
potential to even make start this year.
I think
he
he
has
could be.
potential.
I honestly, it's. I'm not going to say it now. But I feel like he could be better than a Caleb Evans, in my opinion.
I could say that.
I think
he was
I
more
think
of an aggressive player than Caleb Evans in
Yeah,
college.
I think he'll fit into the Flores scheme now. And Flores wanted to draft this guy. Let's be honest. You can be honest with that one. So I would say that's a good spot there, or really, really low, or like low starter.
He has potential, but I know he's a high end backup.
Yeah, we probably could have added another tier of like backup with potential, because there's a lot of guys.
Well, the reason why I said no is we got 3 levels of starter.
Yeah, and Bubble. And by the way, Bubble is cut too. You know, it's
Potential
kind of
cut.
like, it's potential cut. Like
It's
cut
gonna
is
be
like
guys that are gonna
straight
be
up
fighting for a
outright
roster
knowing this
spot.
guy's not going to make it type of thing.
I would say it's either guys that are going to be like bottom end roster guys or practice squad guys.
Yeah, that's the way I looked at it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then cut is like, oh, they're just here for camp and they're gone after.
Yeah. That's how I feel. And also, let's just mention that there was a handful of undrafted free agents that didn't have pictures, so we didn't put them in here. That probably would be in the cut column.
Yeah, there'd be 11 guys on this cut list right now.
Who is Theo Jackson? He's been on this team for what? Is it, he was on.
I think we picked him up last year's UDFA, didn't we?
Is that what it was? He was on the team all season long. He actually had some playing time and stuff.
Yeah, he had some playing time this past year.
Yeah,
So
like that's a bubble. Like he could be a cut, but a bubble is potential cut. But is there a chance he could even be on practice squad? Would be a bubble to me.
in a shallow position. Yeah.
All right, who we got here?
I'm trying to figure that out.
Brandon Powell.
Brandon Powell. I think he's a bubble guy.
He's
I
the guy
think
we picked him up
from the
he's
Rams.
5'8".
Yeah,
Kick punt returner. But I mean, I think Kevin O'Connell likes him just because from his Rams days. I'd put him as like high end bubble because I think he could make the team as a special teamer, punt return guy.
Well,
but
I'm also
Drager then.
not here. Yeah, but we got. I was still like Jackson.
I'd put him on the bubble. I think.
I feel like yeah.
Yeah, I could say bubble because I mean he's older.
He is, and he's been on the team.
I would say bubble because he's very potentially might be not making this team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we almost did actually do that. I think put bubble practice squad on there.
Well, I mean that's
that's what
for us. It's
what's going on. Mike's profile.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
We just didn't put it, but that's what we felt. I think.
Yeah.
Practice squad's
bubble,
the
practice
bubble.
Well, like I said, low end
cut.
roster guys or practice squad.
Because there's 16 practice squad spots
in the regular season.
There's 16 practice squad spots. So
yeah,
anybody that's in this bubble could be a practice squad guy.
Mm.
We got
is that Blake Kroll?
Oh, yep, I think it is. Wait. I think it is.
Wide receiver?
Yeah.
It must be.
Yeah, then it's Blake Kroll.
Oh, that is Blake Kroll. Excellent dancer.
See, this is a guy I would honestly at this point be like, this guy's on a cut. He's been here for a while, but how many opportunities
he's been hurt a lot, I know, which sucks.
Because we're not gonna we're not gonna have
the only reason he's gonna be on this roster right now because he got hurt last year and they put him on the DL.
Mm-hmm. I think that's
he's a
fair.
cut.
I think the wide receiver room is just too
And we haven't even got to Jalen Reagor, who I'm gonna put above any of these guys.
If he can't return punts, and he's gone.
But these guys don't these guys don't return punts or frick. Well, I mean, I guess Powell can.
Well, I'm just speaking pro specifically.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Jalen Reagor, he's right here. Yeah, exactly.
Jalen Reagor is so weird to me.
Special teamer.
I think you put him on a bubble. I think you put him on the bubble.
I don't.
I think he's
our punter.
I
don't
think
know
he's
who's out beating him at punt.
Wasn't Knowles a punt returner? Wasn't he a kick and punt returner?
That's a chance, but
right.
I'd put him ahead of
much cheaper.
I would put him ahead of Vidarian Lowe and die. Vidarian Lowe, second row. Kenny Nwangu?
Oh, you said die. Oh, I thought you said.
I said I'd put him ahead of Vidarian Lowe.
Right here.
That's behind him.
Wait.
There,
sorry. Wrong player. All right. Anyways, waste of space. Can't run routes. I mean, he can receive punts. We traded a fourth.
Yeah, he wasn't that great at receiving punts though either.
Still, but we traded a 4th round pick for him. I don't know. I don't think you're just gonna.
I think he could be a surprise cut.
I do think he could be, but we have all. I think all these guys could easily be cut.
Yeah, there's plenty of the backup special teamers that could be cut.
But that's why we're going bubble, because we're pretty much anyone with any potential to make the roster we're putting on the bubble.
Well, you got to admit that there are some plays that he looked really good, right? And then there was some bonehead plays, and that's why he lost playing time.
What's going on East Coast? What's going on, Dante?
Oh, gosh. Now we got Dante in here to scrutinize our picks. Let's go. Next guy.
Who we got?
Chris Reed, guard center out of Mankato.
Yeah,
he was a backup guard. I know he got in at center. Didn't look. Did he? No, he didn't get in at center. Yeah, did he after what's his name got hurt? Slotman.
I think they tried
after Slotman got hurt.
I don't know. He didn't really look that. He didn't come in and play.
I think he's a good guard, man. I think he's ahead of the guy Izzy. I think he's ahead of Izzy, behind Blackman or behind Bullard. There you go. I think he is. I think if he played guard, he'd be very good.
I feel like that's fair. East Coast, you can give us your opinion though. See, they don't like all the people we're not cutting, but we're using.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Dante.
He's kidding.
I'm kidding.
Though we do have. We were like 2 seconds away from putting.
Do you agree with CJ Ham being all pro?
You can't. Dude, he knows CJ deserves to be all pro. He knows. Mellow in the water. Dude, Sarah, the bubble is potential cut. It's potential.
Let's count how many people we got back up or higher right now. 1, 2, 3. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
21.
17, 18, 19. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. We still have 9 spots.
And you have 16 practice squad spots, which with a lot of those bubble guys.
Yeah. We're doing good.
We're doing good. I don't know what you're talking about. Y'all just want to cut half our team.
We just won 13 games, and you only think 20 are starters.
Who we got
to make the team?
Who we got here?
Who is that?
Troy
Reeder.
That's backup linebacker. If you want to have any guy.
Oh, this is a kid from. Yeah, this is a kid from. He's athletic though, man. The Rams. Is this the guy that got from the Rams? Or
that is. Yeah,
we got from the Rams. Yeah.
But I'd probably put him.
Chargers. We got him from the Chargers, but he played for the Rams.
Yep.
He's honestly, I think he's a backup, but not the high end. But he's athletic.
He's like they grabbed him for depth type of thing.
I think he's a decent enough backup in this league.
Yeah,
I think he's better than Die.
I'd actually probably. You think he is better than Die?
I think he's better than Die.
Die as a backup speed. Man, we do have.
I wanted Die as a bubble.
Yeah, you did. See, that's where it gets. I mean, this many
guy
players.
Is athletic. This guy is athletic,
and he's came in to be like, I'm assuming to be a more reliable player type of thing.
He came in.
He had 91 tackles for the Rams in 21. He had 91 tackles for the Rams.
I'm going here.
He came in. He came
That
in.
means
He
he
had no
won a
other
ring.
linebackers on the
Dylan
roster.
I mean,
Dawson
he
for
won a
special
ring
teams.
playing and got 91 tackles.
KOC likes him. Yes, he's
Yeah.
better than Die. I'm over Die.
He's not a
Cut
starter.
Sarah, cut Die. We
I
can't.
agree, Sarah.
Die's been a good special teams player. I don't
That's
think
the
he's
only
getting cut.
reason, Sarah, we kept him at least special teams
Dude,
because
last year he had a what? He actually had a fantastic preseason last year. That's a lot more than you can say a lot of these players. He had what, a pick, like 2 pick sixes or something in preseason last year, something like that. He did. He had a fan. He was probably one of the best preseason players last
by
year.
Harrison Smith here. Let's do Harrison Smith.
Yeah, go Jaquaylin Roy.
Want to go Harrison Smith? All right, Harrison Smith.
Pro Bowl for
Pro
sure.
Bowl.
You think he's still Pro Bowl?
Yep.
Hit Paulo, yeah.
Yeah.
I think with this defense, absolutely.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I think that's a good spot for him.
Yep, absolutely. I would agree. Jaquaylin Roy. I'm gonna put him at starter mainly because he's gonna get a lot of opportunities because that defensive line is so weak. He's gonna get in there and get some shots.
Do I think he's potentially a starter? Yes. I
would say low end starter for sure.
I'd say he's our lowest end starter right now.
I think that's
just because McBride is more of a talent coming out of college than Roy is, I think.
Ooh,
I like
Dylan.
I like Jaquaylin.
McBride.
What do we got here?
You think so? Start ahead of McBride. I feel like based on straight talent, I gotta go with McBride. I mean, McBride's literally
we're going
like the
talent.
best he was the best running back in college all throughout his college career. Like,
I mean, he did play for lower level for UAB though.
That's true.
But
he absolutely destroyed.
If Roy had if Roy had a pass rush, I'd be like all over it.
Yeah,
but we don't know if he has one yet.
Roy, like this guy you're talking about, even in the lower school, Roy was kind of mid. He has potential, more of a guy.
Roy was supposed to be a first round pick for us last year.
At one point, I
don't know. I think they're kind of
Roy's looking like Harrison Phillips ceiling right now to me.
I think he has a much higher potential than Phillips. I think he has potential to be a better pass rusher than Phillips is.
Right now, I think that I don't know. I could be wrong, right? So,
Dylan, you're correct on this, but still, like that doesn't. We're kind of going like who's.
But by the end of the year, if he gets the experience, because
we got him as a starter caliber player. We got him as a starting caliber player. I don't
McBride?
As a rookie
or Roy.
I just think McBride's.
I think McBride is
more of a
McBride
talent.
should have gotten picked in like the 3rd round and he plays the running back position, which obviously is not as valuable. But if you were going to say straight talent, like if anybody in the world said McBride or Roy,
if you went out to all the draft shows and stuff, they would say McBride was
way over Roy. Way over Roy. Based on
I don't know about that.
There's not even a question. McBride's literally one of the best.
That's why one was drafted in the. That's why one was drafted in the 5th round.
I thought maybe he could have been the 3rd best. I think he could have been the 3rd best running back.
Yeah, some people had him as the 3rd best running back. Like that's the thing. You're talking about a devalued position, which I don't know. I mean, we've
already been an hour and 39 minutes. This is crazy.
We got this dude in Pro Bowl. So I mean, if we're talking about if we're not devaluing positions in there,
we're overvaluing special teamers in this thing.
All right. God. I'll put him. We'll keep him there for now. Because we don't even know anything with Roy. He's just straight potential. There's definitely a chance that Tonga could be better than him, I think. But all right, who we got here?
Schlotman, definite backup for sure.
Yeah,
high-end backup.
Everybody goes above Die. I put him above. I put him above Vidarian Lowe.
How do we feel about right here?
Yeah, right there.
I mean, I'd put him above the 3 ahead of him. The rookies.
Vikings trade Cook McBride.
He played so bad when he got that start. And when he got hurt, that I was like early in the game though.
TJ Smith, defensive lineman.
Jesus.
I mean, I think he was kind of a. I don't even know.
He's going on the cut.
been in the league for 1 year, it looks like.
Oh dang, only 1 year.
I think he might have been an undrafted free agent last year.
He's going on the cut.
I would say high end cut, yeah. Like has a chance to be a bubble guy, but now this one's so interesting. Zadarius Smith is
So obviously,
I mean,
we
he's a
gotta just
definite high end
Um,
starter, if not Pro Bowl player. I would say high end starter for sure.
I
could
feel
say
like we
Pro
could put
Bowler.
him in Pro Bowler.
He could put
behind
a
Harris.
season
If he
together.
stays healthy, absolutely, yeah.
I mean,
He
he
could put
He
a
was
was
Pro
season
Bowler,
stacked.
no
together.
question.
His stretch was he had an All Pro stretch last year.
I mean,
And
he was on pace for 18 sacks, right? He had like
Yeah.
9.5
It was
halfway through the year.
insane.
Yeah. When he's healthy, the guy's still got it.
Sarah's cut. Yeah, let's go. I don't even. There's
Who?
that's if you don't. That's the
Who's
thing. We were
Zadarius Smith?
no. I think they're talking
Okay,
about
now it gets really
Oh,
interesting with this next Andrew Booth.
Andrew. Booth.
I'm gonna have to go high end backup right now.
Mhm.
Although I think he could be a starter
in
in
my
this league.
opinion, I still put him in front of Blackman, but
I'd have put him after just because of the injury concerns, and Blackman.
I just think he's more. I don't know.
I think
man.
he's got
We're
a ton of
talking about
talent,
a
don't get
guy
me
that
wrong.
was supposed to be a first round pick.
I'm
just
going.
a year ago.
I like him there.
Here,
Where you just had him second. Yeah.
I like it. In my opinion,
think-
I still like him more than a Caleb Evans.
I mean, if
He has a ceiling better than a Caleb Evans.
Caleb Evans showed that he had like one good game, and then otherwise he was just hurt, just like constantly throughout the rest of the season.
Okay, if you're going to
Not
use
as
that
high
logic, I'm going to say Booth had no good games and he was hurt all season as well. So I don't get.
Yeah,
that
but there's way more potential out of Andrew Booth. Like Andrew Booth has seems to me to have so much higher potential than a Caleb Evans, and Evans.
I can
didn't
agree
really
with
do
that,
much.
but Evans saw the field, started, and actually showed he could play.
Yeah, that's fair.
As well.
I'll
And
give it to you.
I'm the Booth guy, right? I'm the Booth guy.
Yeah,
I
I
had
like
him as
Booth
the third
too.
best corner in the draft. It didn't work
We got
out
some
that way.
starters here. We got starters down here. That's why I think Booth could easily end up being better than Caleb Evans. I'm not as high on Caleb Evans as some people are.
It's just that he was so handsy in preseason, and then he didn't get to see the field.
This is the biggest, that's the biggest thing with Booth right now. It's a huge question mark, and it'll be interesting to see how he plays.
It's just a question mark. I obviously think he could potentially be a starter, but year 2, we don't know if he's right now looking like not a starter on this depth chart, right? So yeah, he's a high end.
It's gonna be.
Right now.
I mean, between Evans, Booth, if he's healthy, and Black, it's going to be between these three who get that cornerback 2 spot.
I think Murphy's the only guy that can come into here feeling like he's got a legitimate shot to be a starter. I think the other guys are all up in the air and fighting for it.
And there's a job to be won between them 3.
Two jobs to be won there, honestly. If one of them
technically, yeah.
Is this Josh Sokol? I think that's who that is.
Oh no! What position he play?
He's a guard.
And then,
I'm willing to put him.
Got him as a center.
Josh
Sacred Heart University.
Yep.
Yeah, this is this really lightweight center, 290.
Yeah, he's getting cut.
Yeah, I'm willing to put him in cut. Now is this Tonga?
This is
Tyrese
Tonga.
Tonga. So he's another BYU guy, I guess.
Backup,
Actually.
high end backup. I'm gonna put him behind Booth.
You don't want to put him in the starter position. So do you think Roy's going to come in?
I mean, I think he's our starter, but I don't think he's a starter.
No, I don't either. I think he's a high end backup with a ton of potential. I would put him after Booth. Yeah, I think that's fair.
After Booth.
Yeah,
after I would even put it there.
After Blackman. Right, that's fair. I think that's good.
I could say
I do like
talent wise.
I like Jones' potential and talent better than Tonga's still. Probably.
I mean,
Tonga has shown, in my opinion, more though than Jones. He's had better games than Jones has. Tonga had a couple
because he had to play.
Yeah, but he showed out. That's the reason why we didn't.
But he didn't really show out though. He just showed he was consistent.
There's a reason why we didn't get any defensive tackles in free agency and waited till the 5th round to grab one. Because we like Tonga.
I think it's fair where we got him.
Yeah, I think it's fair. I think Tonga.
I like him. I think it's good to have him on our team. I think good job, Kwesi.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who showed enough good stuff, just like Metellus or something, but we don't know what he'll look like as a full-time starter. But we know he's played good in limited time. All right, who we got here?
Odu. It's Odu.
Oh,
Odu.
I'm gonna say backup.
Yep, backup.
I'm gonna say
really. And the way he played at right tackle as a backup, pretty good.
Mhm.
I'd say above Kenny.
I wouldn't.
Okay, you can fair if you want to put him behind Kenny.
Well, let's see or whatever Casey wants then. Casey, what do you think?
I'd put him there.
I think Kenny is going to be one of the best kick returners, and that's good. That means more to me than a backup tackle, unless he does go back into tackle.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt because of his first year. I'll do that.
We can go here because that's the thing is if Udo did look really good at right tackle, if he is that good there,
He looked really good at right tackle.
At right guard, he did not. I would
No.
easily put Kane over his right guard, but we saw that little
I am
sample
glad Oli Udo is our backup right tackle right
Yeah.
now. I'm pretty happy
me
with
too.
it.
All right, who we got?
Luigi Villian.
Ooh, he's intriguing. A backup for sure for now, but a guy that could potentially move into a starting spot. I think he's interesting. He's an interesting player.
Because Dye didn't see the field. This guy did.
Let's do it.
But I think wasn't he on the practice squad or hurt? He might have been hurt this year a lot. I think Villain got hurt early on.
I don't know.
I want to say
I seen him he made this. He was on the field. Dye never saw except for in the Bears game. So
we'll put him there.
Then we got. I believe that's Jay Ward.
That is
obvious special teamer because that's what he does.
And we might want to put high end.
And he's got some positional flex for sure.
I definitely feel like he's below. You gotta put him below
second row.
I'd say after Naylor. Would you say after Naylor? I'd say after Naylor.
After Naylor. I'd say after Udo right now.
Because I think he's gonna have a big spot on,
after Kenny right now.
He's gonna have a big spot on.
I'm putting him behind Kenny. I don't think he's gonna come in and even be a better special teamer than
I'd say there. I think that's fair.
But they play different positions on special teams though. One of them is a returner.
And one affects special teams a lot more than this guy does, and that's Kenny. Especially since he's going to be the best in the entire league at it.
I think he's overrated personally, but
don't say that, Casey. Don't say it. He's not. He's our guy for the future. All right. Anyways, who we got?
That is Curtis Weaver.
Is that who that is?
Yeah, outside
we're getting
linebacker.
A lot of people. We're getting a lot of like low.
He's going to be a cut.
Might be a cut.
Yeah, I'm just going to put him on. Like, what do you think, Sarah?
Cut.
What would you do with him?
On this team right now with the outside linebackers we got?
All right, who we got here?
Benton Whitley.
Cut.
I don't know who that is.
We're cutting them.
Another outside linebacker.
Is this the man, the myth, the legend up next year? Is that Kenny Willekes?
I think that is Kenny Willekes, right?
Man, that guy's got.
It's Kenny Willekes.
Man, that guy's got so much potential.
He's just always hurt.
I would put him lowest backup, high end bubble guy, just because he gets hurt a lot.
I'm gonna put him as. I like him.
Right. Oh yeah, he's got potential for sure. I'd put him as like low. I would put him as like back end backup.
I got him at the back end for special teams and backup. All right. All pro. Skol TY. You think he's all pro? I forgot you really do like Willekes. It'll be interesting, man. I hope he just shows up, man. It would be so sweet if he does. All right, who's this guy? Who the fuck is this guy?
Oh God.
Joanne Williams.
Joanna Man.
Joanne Williams out of Vanderbilt. 5 years experience, 25 years old. Yeah. Corner.
Cut.
Yeah, I would think
we don't need a rank cut.
Hold it. This is the guy we just picked up that's like 6'2", like a big corner, isn't he?
Is he the guy that we literally just picked up from the
recently this year?
Then we can't. He's that nickel guy.
Yeah, I kind of liked him.
6'3", 212. Yeah, he has potential.
He was a second round pick
5 years ago.
Yeah, but he was a second round pick and he's big.
All right, we'll put him at
I'd say high end bubble.
That's
the
what we'll
highest end bubble.
Yeah, we got him there.
All right.
So yeah,
Garrett,
he's the guy that we just picked up. Yeah, since they just grabbed him, you got to put him on the bubble. I think he's the guy
Like
that
the Patriots traded up to get him in the second round.
and then Bill Belichick decided he was disband. Or,
well, that's the only thing. Bill
He doesn't like
Belichick
good players.
and
He wants bad players.
yeah, that is true. That is true.
Garrett
All right.
Bradbury, the curious
Garrett
case of Garrett Bradbury. I
Low
mean,
end starter.
I think he's a low end starter.
yeah, he's proven he's a
Hard
starter.
to put him below. I'd
Like
say
you
like
feel
right, I'd say like
you-
right here.
You feel like him and Ezra Cleveland are kind of made for the same type of offense, not as much like a pass heavy offense.
I feel like this is a good spot for him.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, he is a starter. I mean,
Skol
he would have gotten
TYL.
starter money elsewhere as well. So
Yeah, he would have. He would have been a starter somewhere else for sure. All right, we got 4 left.
DJ Wanham, man.
I'd say high and back up.
I can't.
think
I'd
he's
put him
in the
above
Jones
Jones.
area.
No, I would not put him above Patrick Jones. No.
He's had like 10 times for
Okay, two years ago, I think he had like 8 sacks. 6 of them were against Justin Fields.
he's
Justin
had
Fields
more-
basically just gave himself up in a lot of those. I don't know.
even his rookie, he's had more sacks in his rookie year than probably Jones
I
has
think
in
the
his
team
career
thinks more of
combined.
him than Jones right now, right?
I don't think so.
Didn't he get more playing time?
Way
I don't
more
think he
playing
did.
time than Jones.
I don't think so. I think Jones
he
was
did.
kind of the guy they were looking at last offseason. I don't know. I like Jones. I think Jones.
I
is
like
fucking
Jones.
better.
I still probably like his potential more, but
I could agree with that.
But I do think there's no question that Wanham has showed way more in the NFL. Literally in his first 2 years, way more than Jones did in his first 2 years. It's not even close. He's had a 10 sack season, I think, didn't he?
Oh man, Jones was the one survivor of the Rick Spielman 2021 draft class. The third round pick draft class that everybody else cut.
All right. What do you think, Dave? I'm going to let it up to you. I'm going to put him here. Casey, to put Jones first. Where do you want him? Behind or in front of Jones?
I'll leave it there.
Okay. Oh yeah,
Ryan Wright, all pro. I mean, he is a special teamer, but
I think he's right now. I'm feeling good.
Pretty good. I'd
pretty good
take him
about
as a
him.
punter over our kicker right now.
How do you guys like this spot?
Is he a Pro Bowl kicker? Pro Bowl punter?
I think he has potential to be a Pro Bowl punter.
he can do it all. I like him.
But-
I think that's fair. I think that's good. F it. Why not?
Like he looked super good last year, man.
Big leg. He can.
We
throw.
like it. We like special teamers in this league. That
Well-
we do not put them as special teamers. We put them as starters and all pro.
Because special teamers is a word for talent, not like if
Yeah.
they're a
Yeah.
special teamer.
I gotcha.
Because obviously, like if we had
So the two guys we waited for the last are Blake Brandel and Kirk Cousins.
Yep. So Blake Brandel's a backup, and that's a good backup. I'm putting him ahead of 2 to the left. Who is that guy again? Schlotman? No, that's not Schlotman.
I forgot who that guy is.
I'm putting him
It's
there, I
Lowry.
think.
That was Reed. Reed and
Reed. Oh, I'd put him
Bullard.
behind Reed.
Reed
I
and
think.
Bullard.
I'd
No.
put Reed in front of him.
What? No.
You don't think so?
No. Brandel for sure.
All right. What do you think, Dave?
Randall needs help though, and Reed as a guard. I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there.
And then Kirk.
All right. On the final one, I'm gonna let Sarah pick this one.
Okay, come on now.
Sarah, what do you think? We should put this guy. She said.
Show me what the
She
top
said
looks
all
like.
pro.
No, that was somebody else. Trade, she says. Okay.
She said what?
Trade.
Trade. Oh, we should add a trade one. All right. For real.
I mean,
though,
he's a pro,
everything.
he's a Pro Bowl
100%
quarterback.
Pro Bowler. He made it 3 times, and he just did it 2 years in a row.
I'm putting him behind Dalvin though. No.
I'd say he's our first Pro Bowler
first
right
Pro
there.
Bowler.
He's a Pro Bowl quarterback. Like, because I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, people say
Judd
to get
listed
into
him as
Pro
the
Bowl-
4th best player on our team.
To get into the Pro Bowl, you do just need.
No, he
stats
said
and
third.
good, and he does that every
Judd
year.
from Purple Daily has him as the 3rd best player on our team,
And they don't like Kirk Cousins.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
So there you have it. There's the list.
It's so funny.